let's begin at the airports where travelers across the country are complaining about hours-long security wait times resulting from a nearly 40-day-long partial government shutdown. In Houston, 40% of TSA employees at George Bush International Airport have called out. Only 2 of the airport's 5 terminals have TSA staffing, and the security line yesterday reached 3 floors. That is where we find CBS News Homeland Security correspondent Nicole Sganga. I was watching your reporting on CBS Mornings. You were up and down across floors. You are putting in the work here. So what are people telling you about how they feel, who they're blaming?
Yeah, we are definitely putting in the steps here, Kelly. You're right about that. But I do want folks to take a look at just how empty the subway corridor is now. I can't tell you what night and day this has been just over the past couple of hours. Now, we are told because of the flight banks here in Houston, this is a little bit of a travel lull. We do expect this hallway to fill up completely like what you saw this morning, in part because that call-out rate among TSA workers remains so high, nearly 40% also calling out today here at this airport nearby. Houston Hobby has similar numbers, a similar situation at some airports nationwide, including in New Orleans and also Atlanta. Now, travelers are telling us, frankly, that they are tired, particularly folks that are traveling with kids or pets. Many arrived at the airport this morning 3-4 hours early, some of them still not making their flights. Take a listen.
No air conditioning, no service. It was horrible.
No bathroom.
Yeah, there's no bathroom down there, no food, nothing. I think that kids and dogs for sure down there, they're struggling. Like, it's so hot, and they're having to go through multiple terminals. Both lines for both security checkpoints are meeting downstairs, so it's just mass chaos.
Ain't no water, not a Biscoff cookie, nothing. It's hot. A damn mess. It's a mess. It's a mess for real, though.
And I spoke with another passenger, her name's Summer Martinez, who told me this was her 4th attempt to board her flight back to Tulsa today. She had tried earlier this morning and then late last evening and then yesterday morning. So it did look like she was making her way through when we left her a few minutes ago. But that is what travelers are up against. Many we're talking to who say, forget it, I'm not going to take that trip, or I might just hit the road.
Yeah, I mean, and let's talk about those ICE agents that have been deployed to Houston airports. What have you seen? It looks like a lot of the video that we're getting, because obviously there's going to be tons of video of people taking video of them. They're on their phones. They're chit-chatting with each other. We don't know what kind of training those agents have to be able to assist TSA. Are they getting any of that training, or is it just performative?
Well, look, TSA needs the help because in addition to all of these call-outs that we're experiencing, 400 plus agents have quit just in this past government shutdown. But here's the reality, Vlad. It takes 4 to 6 months to train a single TSA officer in that role, looking for any sort of explosives, any sort of security anomalies, looking at the X-ray machinery. So ICE agents are not here to perform that job. We have been looking at some ICE agents. There was a big group of them of about a dozen behind us, and they sort of skedaddled before we hit air. But we saw them moving and directing some traffic. We saw some of them handing out water yesterday. Largely, they are not screening passengers. They are not checking IDs. They are not looking at the X-ray machines here, from at least what we can tell. There's only so much they can do in terms of really helping out. And that is one of the concerns. You can't replace a TSA officer really with anything but a TSA officer. So DHS officials telling us, yes, they're concerned about these high call-out numbers, but they're really concerned about the folks who are quitting, the more than 400 this time around. Last government shutdown, there were more than 1,100 TSA officers that quit. There are about 50,000 nationwide altogether. At this point, with shutdown after shutdown, 3 in nearly 6 months, the concern is, who wants this job?
No, it's a fair point. My heart goes out to the TSA agents who are not getting paid and the families who are going through these crazy lines. I don't know about you, but my family, it's always tense when we travel.
Yeah.
I don't think those lines would help.
That's all right.
Nicole Sganga, thank you.